Hey guys, Newfly here, and today I'm going to be bringing you a quick tutorial for getting started in Eclipse and setting it up, and just understanding it a little better, because it is kind of confusing when you're just jumping into it. I know it was when I first started using it. Oh, forgot about this. Do that. So the first thing you're going to have to do is make a folder somewhere on your computer that you'd like to have all your files held. And all you have to do to use it as your workspace is click the browse button, go to your hard drive where it's located at, scroll down to the name of it, so YouTube Workspace. And then once it's loading, you can just kick back and relax. But then once it's loaded up, you're going to be greeted with a screen that's not going to look like this. It's going to say welcome or some form of hello, this is your first time running the program. And it's not going to look like this. It's going to look like this. So the first thing that you're going to want to know is there's going to be a lot of windows. I think it's going to be 3 here and 2 here, and they're not necessary for Eclipse. You can exit out of them and use it as I have, but if you exit out of something and you want it to come back, you can just go to the Windows tab or Window tab, Show View, and then you can find almost or everything you need here, including some other ones which you don't really need these. So other than that, the only other really confusing part when you first open up the program is the whole fact that you have all these buttons and there's not a whole lot here. So the lack of, and then having everything here. So the only real difference is, or things that you need to know about, would be this button, which would be new, and this is how you make new projects. And same thing, just if you right click on the package explorer, new, you can create projects, and then your package and classes. And really, when you make a, say you make a project, hello world, and say you want to use this button, you can just click your source folder, that, and boom, name it whatever you want, and then that's what that does. It's the subfolder basically. So if you were to go in here and you go hard drive D, workspace, hello world, source Nephi, you'll see you have hello world in there. So the period separates it and creates a new folder for each name, and then your file's in here, but since I ran it, there's no compiled file. So the next thing would be class file, and we'll say hello world, and you'll see when you create it, it'll already put your package, and it'll also put your public class and your class name, so you don't need to type that yourself every time. It does it automatically. And really, that's all the basics for Eclipse for what the buttons do, the actual like first launch, things like that. The only other thing I can really think of would be if you go as customizing it, and that's really up to you, because you go to your window tab, scroll up general appearance, and you'll have this, so you can choose your color and font. I don't really mess with that much. I generally will just choose one of these. And dark is not preset in Eclipse. It is actually something that you find over here on the Eclipse marketplace, and you can get to that really easily, or this plugin for the colors, by going to the Eclipse website, get started, and you'll see all these tabs. You can just drag this right here over to Eclipse, let go, and it'll prompt you with this, and you just confirm and finish through the whole thing, and that's really it. Then you just go up here, it'll ask you to restart Eclipse. After you restart it, you just choose dark, and then there you go. This is your preset thing, and that's all I really wanted to show for this tutorial, this quick and dirty tutorial for Eclipse. And if there are any questions, put them in the comment section below, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start either, if needed, I can do the setting up the environment or the JDK so you can run Eclipse if you're having that issue. If not, there's going to be a link in the description for a setup video. And the next video is more than likely going to be your first program and the basics of Java. So other than that, see you guys next video.